Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this April the 21st. Hope everybody's having a great time. Got some rain coming in tomorrow. I hope everybody's maybe out in the turkey woods. I wished I was. I'm thinking about going, but I haven't decided if I'm going to leave after the station after we get out of this or not. But I've been 4 times, heard a lot of gobbling. Hadn't killed anything yet, but that doesn't mean anything. I can do things in turkey hunting that I can't do normally at my age. It seems like it brings out the best in me. I feel real strong. And this third Saturday, Frank Barton has been sitting over patiently waiting to get his turn at saying something. And
I'm fine. This is a good show. I've enjoyed listening to the TWRA folks.
Yeah. We have them in studio.
Finding out more about how we name fishing lures.
Yeah, we've done that. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And, of course, Guy Trebo's over there laying out the website already, getting ready. And go to lroutdoors.com, and you can find information, a lot of stuff we posted. We're still waiting on Dave Gabbert to post now that he has no duties anymore. Dave Gabbert said he would be writing for us. It's on air that he said he would be writing more for us. But he's taking care of his wife, Rand, who had a mishap down in Florida and trying to get her arm back. But we have Amy Snyder and Bubba Spencer over there with us. And I know y'all are kind of listening in on some of this stuff, but this is what we do every Saturday for 17 years. And we talk baits, we talk fishing. What do we do? Now, Frank, we talk what?
And some of those Saturdays include opening day of hunting seasons.
Yes, we do. I'm in the woods then.
I always seem to make those shows. I hadn't quite figured out how I got
You're
so
always.
lucky.
You're always.
I know I'm always miss opening day duck season. Been doing it for years.
Been doing it for years. Well, we're going to talk a little.
I don't miss it. I'm just late.
Well, before we get back with Amy and what's his name over there, Bubba, we're going to talk a little fishing right now with a man who is the brand manager for Booyah. I love that name. Yum and Bandit, all of our good friends over at Pradco in Fort Smith, and that's Chad Warner. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning. How you doing?
Always like to talk fishing this time of the year because we never know what's going to happen. Unpredictable. Fort Smith, I tell you, I went to school about an hour north of you there in a little town, Fayetteville, and I think y'all got all the bad weather out of Oklahoma.
It's right up the hill, man. Oh yeah, we got a little bit. It's not too bad though. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Well, they've got things called storm shelters too. You know, you got those kind of things and everything.
That's the lifesavers.
Yeah, let's talk to you a little bit about your connection and Brad with Pradco, and I know that you guys do a great job of marketing and sales and things like that. But let's talk a little bit about Booyah, the bait company, and because I know you're from Oklahoma, you know that area really well over there. You probably know all the stores and everything like that. Talk about your duties as a brand manager for Pradco.
Yeah, well, Larry, I do a lot of marketing, a lot of advertising, stuff like that. But the best part about my job with Booyah in particular and some of the other brands is new product development.
Yeah.
I'm a tinkerer, man, and I like to twist and turn and tinker and find new ways to catch fish. And so having new product development and kind of being in charge of that, man, it's the best part of the gig that I've got right now. And all my buddies, it's funny because all my buddies will say, man, dude, I'd love to have your job. Jason, Christy, and I were out on the water yesterday, and we were testing a couple prototype baits. And man, we were just crushing them. And so I was dropping pictures left and right on Instagram and social media. It just burns my buddies up, because they're behind the desk.
Well, you should not have any buddies behind the desk. That's just what you need to do.
Somebody's got to do that.
Somebody's got to do that. And I know you had to spend a little bit of time with you were talking about prototypes. You guys at Pradco, and I know Bruce Stanton and all the good guys over there, you guys really, and you were talking about even yesterday on the water like things, when does a bait finally go to the store? I mean, how long does it take? And this may be
man, some takes longer than others. Some we can whip out real quick, if we get it perfected right, and some takes longer. You know, we're working on one right now in Booyah. It's a special kind of frog. We're working on it. And, man, we've been working it for 2 years plus, and it's still not right. You know, you want it to be 100% perfect. You want it to be able to work for the angler. You want it to catch fish. You want the hookup ratio to be good. You know, it's got to be right before we release it. Yeah, we're 2.5 years deep on this one bait, and it's just not ready yet. But you know, it could be as short as 12, 10 to 12 months. We could test a prototype, have it completed, get rolling on production, and get it in stock in 10 to 12 months. You know, so it just kind of depends on how cantankerous that little bait wants to be.
And sounds like this frog bait's going to cost me $24.95. It's taking you 2 years to get.
No, man, we try not to hit the pocketbooks too hard.
Okay, that's what I want you to do. I want to still be alive when it comes on the market. Okay,
there you go. I'm going to shoot for that, buddy. I ain't going to promise anything at this point.
Oh, you're not going to make me any promises like that. Do you guys get how many ideas? I mean, you know, do you sit around and you as a brand manager and things along that line, do people give you ideas? Do you guys do ideas? Or do you have a guy sitting over there with a cap on that says Booyah, and that's all he does is think of what kind of baits to have?
Well, people think that as, you know, to answer that question directly, we get a lot of folks, you know, designers and inventors, stuff like that, submit ideas, you know, and we'll look at them. And if we think it'll fit in the portfolio, we'll move forward. If we don't, we'll kindly thank them for their submission and go on. But a lot of it comes internally, you know, and some of it might come by just an accident. You know, I find that's how some of the best stuff comes. Is by, you know, just an accident. You're like, well, you know, because you don't really think about that would work, and all of a sudden something comes up, and you're like, that's going to work. You know, I'll be dang. You know? So one of the most recent baits that we've released is the Booyah Toad Runner.
Yes.
We released it at the Classic this year in Lake Hartwell.
The Toad
Runner.
Jason and I have been working. You hear that? He called it the Toad Runner. That's
Toad Runner.
I want to be.
Right.
See, I want to make names. That's what I want to do, Frank.
That's the fun
Frank,
part,
I want to be a name maker for baits. The Toad Runner.
Yeah. You know, we and Jason and I came up with this idea, and we've been working on it for a while. And unfortunately, we got beat to the market by a competitor, but that's okay because you know, it took us a little bit longer, right? But our bait is right. It is right, and we've got one special feature in that bait. You've got a moldable tail in there, and you can shape that tail and get 3 different sounds out of this bait.
Wow!
You know, the hookup ratio was great for a frog. It's got a trocar hook in it. Trocar frog hook. It's built really good. I cannot wait to get off the phone right now and go hit it because I'm going to do some topwater fishing today. You know, we got about low 60s on the river right now in the Arkansas River, and I know them fish will hit that Toad Runner right now.
Well, Chad, I'm going to say go right now because we're going to let you go anyway. So we're going to put you in the boat, buddy. Okay?
Larry, I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Keep being touch over here, and if you got another toad maker or toad worker or whatever it might be, send it over here, okay?
All right, Larry, man.
Thank
you guys
you,
have a good weekend.
Thank you, Chad. All right, Chad Warner. The names of baits are.
I'm still laughing at hookup ratio.
The hookup ratio. I mean, because we got Amy and.
That's very important, evidently.
It is,
Ratio, which it should be.
And let's talk. Thinking about that, I don't know how many fishing baits there are out there. There's thousands, right? So, talk about 25 years in the field, Bubba. Has the hunter changed? Are we more ethical now than we were?
Yes. The hunter's changed, but also the equipment has changed, tremendously. You know, I think back years ago, used to check people with a Marlin 3030 with a 4-power Bushnell scope.
Yes.
Now people have, custom-made 270 short mag with a pair of Swarovski binoculars.
Right, yeah. So
cameras have changed, just leaps and bounds what the hunting has changed. You know what you're going to go hunt now. Used to, you didn't.
You didn't know, did you?
It was element of surprise.
Well, we got more deer now, too.
We have more deer, but we also,
We got more turkeys.
Well, the turkeys, not so much. Turkey harvest is way down this year.
I was checking that the other day, and it is way down.
Way down.
And the weather's been way down to me.
The weather, there's a lot of people that are saying there, multiple factors. Weather being one, number of predators we have out there being
We need more predator hunters.
Man, fur prices at rock bottom,
You know about that, too.
It's going to be hard to even get people interested in.
Well, that's Amy's job. That's Amy's job now. She's
Yeah, but I can't make fur prices go up.
no, you can't make fur prices go up, and they have gone down, right?
And I saw coons sell for 7 cents a pelt in Brownsville this year. So I mean,
7 cents a
yeah,
pelt.
the green one sold for 7 cents a pelt. I mean, that's pitiful.
That's so. You just think there's not people trapping like they used to in the old days. Bubba,
they're not trapping. They're not really coon hunting as much as they used to.
That's right.
Just go back 25 years ago, there were ton of coon hunters.
Yes, there were.
That's gone way down.
Yeah, we can talk to. I can't even think your deer processor guy now. I mean your deer guy in West Tennessee, Daniel Stanfield.
Oh, Daniel.
Yeah, you could talk to him. He's big on.
He's a big trapper.
He's a big trapper, and he's talked on this show about they're not producing young people that want to be trappers.
Daniel hosts a school every year that it's great introduction, and even older trappers they'll come in there and they'll learn something. And Daniel is spreading the word and trying to get more people involved in trapping. We had a class over in Humphreys County this year, and there was like 400 people that showed up.
400.
Yes, so it was crazy. Well,
that's going to be your job, Amy, to double the number of participants out here. In your territory of Region 1. And a lot of folks, we've got to take a break here real quickly, but Amy, as the information officer, there are how many counties in Region 1?
25.
25 counties, and that includes 3 counties across the river?
Yes.
So people think, well, you got Humphreys, Stewart, and I can't think of the other one. Houston. And everybody says, how do they get in Region 1?
Well, actually, we got more than that because we have Perry.
Oh, we do have Perry. That's right. Yeah.
Perry's across the river.
And then, of course, Hardin County goes across the river.
Right.
And some of that, too. Right. So, all right. Glad to have y'all in studio. Let's take a break right now and come back and talk a little bit more. But I appreciate Amy and Bubba coming in today. Thank you. I hope that, Amy, that we'll be able to work with you on this show as many times as you needed. TWRA, we try to be the voice for West Tennessee in this show. And so anytime you need us, we're here, okay? Every Saturday morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Bubba. Good to see you always. Be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.